Alright, well today's going to be an interesting day because I did something interesting over the weekend. I bought a piece of equipment on Craigslist, so we'll see how that goes. Today we're going to go pick it up. Kind of happened quickly. I found something, it's either Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
On Craigslist. My buddy wanted a partnership with me, so he went and he looked at it about an hour from here, up in Little Rock, which I didn't even know Little Rock, California existed. So, good to know. It's also starting to get hot today, so it's not going to be great that we're going to be picking it up. I think it's even more desert there, so we'll see how that goes. So this will be an interesting adventure. It needs a lot of work, which you'll see here in a minute. For you, a minute. For me, hours. So, let's go.
Did you put sunscreen on?
Not yet.
Go put sunscreen on!
Okay. We're in Little Rock, California. And it's little. So I just wanted to explain what you're seeing here. When we first got here, he thought he was going to be able to load it with his forklift, but after closer inspection, there's no way to really forklift this machine. It has a hydraulic tank and a drive shaft that is actually lower than the frame of the body. So he decided to go ahead and switch to his crane. However, the crane broke halfway through using it, so he called his buddy to come out. He tried to get his buddy to give him tech support over the phone, and then eventually his buddy was going to head over, which was going to take an hour and a half to get there. So we were kind of stalling. We tried to go back to the forklift. We thought we could maybe put the forks on top of it and sling it from that, but no luck on that either. The forks were not long enough to get a stable hold. So we ended up going back to the crane, and he just got frustrated and was mashing buttons and knobs, and it freed itself up. So we were lucky enough to be able to load it on the trailer this way. There's always one thing you need to be aware of when you buy this heavy equipment. Make sure wherever you're going has a good way to go ahead and load it for you. Otherwise, this can just turn into a nightmare.
Where do you want me to go? Right there?
We're on barrel springs. Oh, look at that. Need some barrels on barrel springs.
So you may have noticed I pulled over here right before I got on the freeway. That way I could check all my straps. Generally good practice after a few miles that you check all your straps and make sure nothing's come undone. The machine looks new. We pulled out the owner's manual, the manuals that came with it. I mean, like, it is, I'm guessing this has extremely low hours on it. Like, probably less. I'm going to guess somewhere around 300 hours is what I'm going to guess. 300 to 400 hours is my official guess. Colleen walked around his yard and actually found a bunch of stumps, and since we are days away from having goats, Colleen asked him for a stump, and he was like, sure, just take one. He gave us a stump. I think he felt guilty because we brought him fresh picked avocados. Whatever it was, we have a stump.
Big stump.
Big stump.
Jumping stump.
All right, just got home with the project. A couple of things that I didn't really see or I didn't really understand until I started looking through parts manuals after we already bought this is the computer controller for this unit actually sits right underneath the battery, and that's all melted. And when I'm trying to find a price for that, couldn't really find one online. It said it had to be tied to the engine serial number, so I have no idea what that's going to cost. And based on how proud they are of their alternator at like 1900 or 2000, whatever it is, It's either 1900 for the alternator, 2600 for the starter, or vice versa, which I don't understand because this is just a 72 horsepower diesel. I don't have any idea how they could justify charging for that. I don't know anybody that would pay for that. This looks like just a standard alternator when you look at it, so I'll get it out and see why they think it's so special, but I can't imagine there really is anything that special about it. I'm just going to start doing some general disassembly, go from there. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow along with the progress, please consider subscribing and hit that notification icon.
Warrior face. Ah. Da, 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 da. Gabbers. Yeah. Getting the speedos. People who speeding on the weekend.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe I'm the common denominator, but it's never worked out well for me.
You got into business with me.
It's terrible. Oh, okay. So, hopefully things will go well.